Cyril Xaba officially sworn in as eThekwini Municipality Mayor. Cyril Xaba has officially been announced as mayor on the eThekwini municipality. Xaba's appointment was announced at Inkosi Albert Luthuli International Convention Center in Durban on Wednesday. Xaba takes over the Mxolisi Kaunda, who was removed as mayor on June 12th and deployed to the National Council of Provinces NCOP following the African National Congress dismissal performance at the polls in the May 29th elections. The former Member of Parliament MP was tipped to take over the hot seat amid reports that he was going up against the likes of former South African Police Service SAPS Minister Bheki Cele and former KwaZulu-Natal Premier Nomusa Dube-Ncube. Born in KwaZulu-Natal in 1967, the 57-year-old holds a master's degree in law LLM from the University of KwaZulu-Natal UKZN in Durban. He also served in leadership roles in the Congress of the South African Students Cosas, Natal Students Congress, University of Natal Black Students Society, ANC Youth League, ANC Regional Executive Committee, and ANC Provincial Executive Committee. Political career timeline: KZN Legislature. 1994, member of KZN Legislature for ANC. In 1994 to 1999, ANC spokesperson for education. In 1999 to 2009, chairperson of Public Works Portfolio Committee and ad hoc constitutional affairs to draft provincial constitution for KZN. Left legislature in 2009 to become special advisor to KZN Premier. 2010 to 2014, chairperson of KZN Provincial Planning Commission. After 2014 elections, he was elected to return to the provincial legislature and appointed MEC for Agriculture and Development. In 2016, removed from Executive Council. In National Parliament. In 2019, elected from ANC's KZN list and elected as chairperson of the Portfolio Committee on Defense and Military Veterans. He was then elected as co-chair on the Joint Standing Committee on Defense. In 2022, elected to ANC NEC. In 2023, appointed as chair of the Legal and Constitutional Affairs Subcommittee of the ANC NEC. Cyril Xaba elected as new eThekwini mayor. After many requests for caucuses by various parties, Cyril Xaba was elected unopposed as the new eThekwini Municipality Mayor. Xaba was nominated by acting Mayor Zandile Myeni, an NFP member, and seconded by the Inkosi from the ANC. Action says Zwakele Mngcwango nominated the DA's Tabani Mtetwa, but Mtetwa declined the nomination, saying he had not been consulted by Mngcwango. Xaba replaced former Mayor Mxolisi Kaunda, who was redeployed to the National Assembly after the May 29th elections. Xaba's election was attended by former Police Minister Bheki Cele, who was also touted by the position. Cele's name was said to be among those who were proposed by the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal. Last month, the election of mayor was postponed after Council Speaker Thabani Nyaose cited the absence of the Electoral Commission of South Africa as the reason why the item of electing mayor would no longer be tabled. It was expected that former MP Cyril Xaba was set to step in as the new mayor. After Kaunda's removal, Xaba's name cropped up as the front runner to replace Kaunda. The names of Cele and former KwaZulu-Natal Premier Nomusa Dube-Ncube were thrown into the hat, but Xaba was preferred by the ANC's national leadership, which makes the final decision on appointing metro mayors. Xaba was a member of the provincial legislature from 1994 to 2014 and served as the Agricultural and Rural Development MEC. He did not last in the post after his faction under Senzo Mchunu was defeated by then pro-Jacob Zuma faction that was led by Sihle Zikalala the following year. Meanwhile, Ekurhuleni Finance MMC given PS to work on. Ekurhuleni Executive Mayor Inkosi has set priority areas for newly appointed member of the Mayoral Committee MMC for Finance, Songizizwe Dlabati. According to the Key Performance Areas KPA set out by Xhakaza, Dlabati is expected to recover and rebuild a strong financial position by encouraging and fostering a culture of payment by every household that uses municipal services. The new MMC must come up with effective debt management measures underpinned by earning systems, restoration of effective revenue enhancement programs, business and households incentives for sustainable payment, and enabling private sector investment to expand the revenue base. Exploitation of municipal assets to generate revenue with a strong collaboration with the private sector. Once-off conditional debt and interest relief to reboot our debtors book, the mayor added. One of the areas Dlabati needed to pay attention to was to make sure it curtailed revenue leakages and losses, and by also improving the accuracy of billing. On supply chain management, SCM, the MMC is expected to curtail and prevent unnecessary occurrences of wasteful, fruitless, and irregular expenditure. Economic use of municipal finances to tighten procuring for goods and services are primarily and providing essential services, systematic and efficient payment system. During his first budget speech, Dlabati said the 2024-25 budget was developed through extensive consultation with a multi-party caucus and rigorous planning in the Municipal Finance Budget Steering Committee. The MMC said the budget reflected the municipality's commitment to promoting good governance and ensuring the financial sustainability of the city. As we navigate through challenging economic times, the economy continues to face several constraints, including slow growth, high unemployment, and fiscal pressures in the current post-COVID reality we find ourselves in. Municipalities across the country are not immune to these challenges. The financial situation of many towns and cities is strained due to declining revenue generation and increased service delivery expectations. This administration is committed to maintaining financial stability while addressing the needs of our residents and driving sustainable urban development, added the MMC. The total revenue for this fiscal year is projected to be 60.67 billion rand, with an increase from the revised budget of 55.56 billion rand for 2023-2024. Dlabati said the budget's growth was essential in supporting ambitious development plans and to ensure the delivery of quality services to residents. The municipality had budgeted 60.07 billion rand for 2024-2025, up from 55.08 billion rand in the revised budget for 2023-2024. This includes significant investments in infrastructure, social services, and community development. Despite these substantial investments, we anticipate an operating surplus of 601.9 million rand for 2024-2025. This surplus is projected to grow to 629.9 million rand in 2025-2026 and 658.5 million rand in 2026-2027, ensuring that we remain on a sound financial footing. During his media briefing on Wednesday, Mayor Cosas revealed that the first task of his assignment was to stabilize governance in the city. He detailed the 6 key pillars which would enable the city to move forward. One of his key initiatives he focused on was the establishment of the Service Delivery War Room, which was named at coordinating and tackling service delivery issues head-on. Cosas highlighted the administration's achievements and progress the city made in 90 days since he was in office. According to the mayor, in the 90 days since he assumed the mayoral position, his administration successfully completed and opened the Reitfontein landfill site, which he described as a critical step in improving the waste management infrastructure. We recently received the final delivery of 13 waste compactor trucks, completing our full order of 21 new trucks added to our fleet. This significant enhancement to our waste management infrastructure will greatly improve the efficiency and reliability of waste collection services across the city, leading to cleaner neighborhoods and a healthier living environment for all residents, Cosas added. He said these achievements demonstrated the continued commitment of maintaining a clean and accountable institution guided by the Municipal Finance Management Act, MFMA, and other legislation. Despite these achievements, Cosas said the partnership they have with other political parties had proven to be more challenging, but the government's main priority was to provide services to the city's residents. It has been challenging, however, through performance agreements, strategic planning, and open communication, we are fostering a cohesive and collaborative working environment, he said. The briefing comes after the ANC in Ekurhuleni appointed its former chief whip Mxolisi Kaunda as the finance MMC in the city. Kaunda replaces the EFF's provincial chairperson Mxolisi Kaunda, who was abruptly removed as the MMC. And these are the updates from Injibs Network. Stay tuned to our celebrity and gossip news.